बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम CSS पेरेंट्स। आज हमारा टॉपिक है सोलर सिस्टम. Our solar system consists of the sun, planets, dwarf planets, moons, and asteroid belt, comets, meteors, and other objects. The sun is the center of our solar system, and all other objects in the solar system orbit the sun. Our solar system is elliptical in shape, which means that it is shaped like an egg. The sun is the biggest object in our solar system and contains more than 99% of the solar system's mass. यहाँ पे एक आपको चार्ट जैसा दिया हुआ सोलर सिस्टम का. Planets, dwarf planets, satellite, asteroids, meteorites, comet. Our solar system is around 4.5 billion years old. It formed out of a huge cloud of gas and dust called the solar nebula. Under gravity, the cloud collapsed and the material formed the sun and a disk of matter in which the planets were born. The sun. Sun is a star. A star is a huge ball of gas, mostly hydrogen and helium. Nuclear fusion reaction inside the star releases enormous amounts of energy. Stars are very hot and give off their own light. This is why we can see the sun during the day and distant stars in the night sky. Scientists usually divide sun into three main regions: the sun's interior, the solar atmosphere, and the visible surface of the sun, which lies between the interior and the atmosphere. There are three main parts of the sun's interior: the core, the radiative zone, and the convective zone. The core is the center. It is the hottest region where the nuclear fusion reactions that power the sun occur. The core of the sun is considered to extend from the center to about 25% of the solar radius. It has a density of about 150 times the density of water. The core is the only section of the sun that produces heat through fusion. The temperature is 15 million degrees Celsius. Do you know Proxima Centauri is closest star to the Earth after Sun and is 40 trillion kilometers away? Okay, moving outward, next comes the radiative or radiation zone. Its name is derived from the way energy is carried outward through this layer, carried by photons as thermal radiation. The radiative material is hot and dense enough that thermal radiation, not fusion, transfers the intense heat of the core outward. The third part of the solar interior is named the convective or convection zone. It is also named after the dominant mode of energy flow in this layer. Heat moves through upward convection. The convection plasma is not dense or hot enough to transfer the heat energy of the interior outward through radiation. As a result, thermal convection occurs. Once the material cools off at the surface, it plunges downward to the base of the convective zone to absorb more heat from the top of the radiative zone and then repeats the cycle. The boundary between the sun's interior and the solar atmosphere is called the photosphere. It is what we see as the visible surface of the sun. The photosphere is not like the surface of a planet. Sun also has an atmosphere. The lower region of the solar atmosphere is called the chromosphere. Its name comes from the Greek root chroma, meaning color, for it appears bright red when viewed during a solar eclipse. A thin transition region where temperatures rise sharply separates the chromosphere from the vast corona above. The uppermost portion of the sun's atmosphere is called the corona and is surprisingly much hotter than the sun's surface, photosphere. डायग्राम दी हुई है क्रोमोस्फेयर की, कन्वेक्शन जोन, रेडिएशन जोन, कोर, सन स्पॉट and photosphere corona. Structure of the sun. Okay, important physical feature of the sun: diameter of sun is 1391940 kilometers, which is 870,000 miles. Mass of sun is 1.989 into 10 power 3 kilograms, or 330,000 times of Earth. Sun is composed of 74% H2, 24% helium, and 2% heavy metals on the basis of percentage of total mass. Density of sun is 1.41. Temperature at core of the sun is 15 million Celsius 27.5 million Fahrenheit, and at surface of Sun is 5,500 Celsius. Mean distance from Earth is 150 million km, 93 million miles. Sun has very large and active magnetic field. Sun is moving around the center of galaxy at a velocity of 220 km per second. It revolves around Milky Way in about 250 million years. Sun's rays reach Earth's surface in 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Planets. Planet is a term used for a body in orbit around the sun. The word comes from the Greek planet, which means wanderers. Our solar system has 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Pluto, which was considered a planet some years back, is now classified as dwarf planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are the planets closest to the Sun. They are called the inner planets. The inner planets are made up of mostly of rocks. Therefore, they are also called rocky or terrestrial planets. They are very small as compared to the outer planet. Therefore, also called inferior planets. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are outer planets, also called Jovian, Jupiter-like planets because theirs are large in size. All outer planets are also called gaseous planets because they have an atmosphere of hydrogen and helium, and they have rings. Terrestrial planets are Jovian planets. There is a table. Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars terrestrial planets में आएंगे और Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune Jovian planets में आएंगे. ओके पहले हम पढ़ लेते हैं terrestrial planets. Close to sun, small masses and radii, rocky solar surface, high density, slow rotation, weak magnetic field, no rings, few moons. Jovian planets far from sun, large masses and radii, gaseous surface, low density, fast rotation, strong magnetic field, many rings and many moons. Okay. Physical characteristics of